Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be for the energetic storyline of Adele. And also my apologies for the noise. Somebody's car is being repossessed. So yeah, well, I'm going to do the video anyway. So let's get into the reading. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pre-shuffle the deck. Actually, let me rephrase that. The deck has been pre-shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle again for you guys. So you can see it's been shuffled and all that. So I don't have to shuffle throughout the reading, just to switch up the energies, because I've been noticing in my readings I've been shuffling a lot and I kind of just want it to be more smooth. So it's good just to get it done ahead of the time, and then I can just pull cards. So this is interesting. Somebody's definitely feeling out in the cold, and another person is feeling like they're living their best life. And this is for Adele, so that's interesting. I wonder what's going on in her life. Hopefully the noise isn't so loud, by the way. Okay, I'm going to be using 3 decks. So I'm going to be pulling from. And it's all visible, so yeah, so it's perfect. Also, please like the video. Subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think about it, you know? So this would be interesting for me, because I'm curious to see what's going on with her energies, actually. You know, this is going to be my first reading for her. You know, she lost a lot of weight. You know, she recently discovered her love for jungle fever. So that's interesting. You know, with that whole Paul guy, whatever his name is. So she's like in a sort of like midlife crisis or something. So this will be interesting to see what's going on with her, you know. Is there some tea for us to see? Is it boring? You know. So let's see. You know, I was gonna say, is she paying that guy so he can be with her? Like, I don't know. It's fascinating, but there's some sort of manipulation going on, and someone's definitely not faithful, is what's being shown to me. Someone is having a lot of different sex partners. So it could be, I think his name is Rich Paul. It could be him, or it could be her. Maybe she's not really interested in him. Maybe she's talking to other guys. So this will be interesting. But I'm here for it. Alright, so let's pull the energies and see what's going on. It's like 3 minutes and I haven't gotten to the reading yet. Do I want to do this side? No, I want to do this side. Also, there's going to be 4 cards for the header. So, someone's relationship is going through some adversity. You know, this is her situation. So, there's definitely conflict with her current relationship. You know, she feels helpless. This is also energies of not wanting to be exposed. So, she's trying to come off as a saint. You know, so it's kind of just like people in the front see her as like, oh, you know, she's innocent. You know, she's wearing white. You know what I mean? Like, she's visible. But it's what's happening behind her that she's not showing. So again, this is someone being kind of like frustrated, you know. Someone being left out in the cold in a relationship. You know, could it be her baby daddy, her ex? I don't know. We're gonna see though. You know, when all the energies come out. So, someone's definitely childish in the mind. Yeah, they think that they're being playful and being cute, but somebody's agitated. So let's see what that can be about. So this sort of like issues with the whole long distance situation, that has to do with sort of like challenges in a relationship. It has to do with family dynamic. You know, so I don't know, like, if I think she has a kid, if I'm right, but I'm getting the energies that there's something going on with her family situation. So I don't know, like, if the father has an issue with the kid being in a certain place, because people try to make it seem like their relationship ended amicably, but I'm getting it's not so much the case currently. You know, someone's using the kid as like a bargaining chip, or using that kid as like a crutch to like create some fuck shit. You know, it's kind of just like she doesn't want to return back as well, because I think she's supposed to be dropping some music next week, if I'm right. You know, she definitely wants her space. You know, she doesn't want no contact with I'm just gonna call it as it is. I know some people might think I'm reaching, but my readings are accurate and I just read the energies for what they are. She wants distance from the fans, her fans. She doesn't want to deal with her fans. She doesn't want to return back and do the whole music situation. You know, she's still discovering sort of like herself. Like I said earlier, it's kind of just like, I think she's 33, so I don't think that's old enough for like a midlife crisis. But those are the energies that I'm getting from her. And it's kind of just like she's still trying to discover herself. You know, she's feeling like she's being suffocated by being forced back into this music situation. So that's interesting. So there's definitely a guy here. You know what I mean? I'm getting the energies that this guy is a player. I'm not getting it's her ex, I'm getting it's the current guy that she's with. You know, he's talking to other females, like, you know, having sex with them. So I don't know, like, if this is him with escorts or what, but he's definitely a smooth operator, you know. And so she's kind of just like feeling a certain way. So these are her energies. She's kind of just like, but we're supposed to be in a relationship. You know what I mean? She's like, I'm Adele. You know, I'm innocent and all this shit. You know, do you know who I am type of energy. So she's feeling kind of stupid at the moment. So that's funny. Allegedly. Let's continue. Yeah, so there's a third party that's going on. I still don't know who's immature in his energy. It's not showing me that just yet, but maybe it could be that Rich Paul guy. But it's kind of just like, what he's doing is triggering insecurity that's within her. It's like, yeah, she lost weight and all that, but I'm getting she's an insecure person, especially with that midlife crisis type of energy I was picking up at the start of the reading. You know, when I was pulling cards, when I was shuffling, sort of like colorful energies came out that has to do with like, you know, like just being like a swinger or being in orgies, you know what I mean? Just like multiple people, basically multiple sexual partners. So yeah, she's feeling a type of way about that. Okay, let's continue. So someone's has negative intent. That's the issue that's going on. Like, she's going through a lot of energies at the moment. It's like the dad is, I guess, being an asshole with the kid, trying to put her in uncomfortable situations. I'm also getting the energies of like trying to turn the kid against the mom, or trying to have the kid feel a type of way. You know, yeah, this is like, it has to do with voodoo and all that, but this card, but it's like, I don't know if it's actually like spell work as far as like witch type of shit. This is more of them being very sinister with their energies, you know. And this could be the dad, it could be other people as well. But I'm getting, you know, someone wants to see her definitely brought down. Someone's feeling a type of way, very bitter. The thing though with her is that she's balancing herself out, so she's not like, I don't consider this strong or weak or anything like that, but for the sake of saying it, so I don't have to like explain it so much, even though I don't like saying it this way, but she's not a weak person, you know what I mean? So it's kind of just like, yeah, she's insecure, yeah, she has issues, but she gets her pride in, as far as like her pride and all that, she gets it from her creation, her music creation, like her being Adele. So it's kind of just like, yeah, she doesn't want to return back, but it's kind of just like this is all happening at a good time. I don't know even if like all this drama kind of triggered her to get into this, like as far as her returning back and all that, but she's definitely like feeding off that energy to try to like inspire her, So let's continue. Yeah, but even though like she gets like her energy and strength from being like, Adele and all that stuff, she's still sad about this third party situation. So I don't know like if this is a constant with her life story or something, like guys like doing different things, like messing with different ladies while they're supposed to be with her. It's kind of just like it causes her energy to be thrown off. And I know this is like 4 cups, it's not 3, but her cup is like down. She's not feeling so well, and whoever's cheating on her, because maybe she's not with that rich Paul guy anymore. Maybe she's with somebody else behind the scenes. I don't know, but I think she's still with him. But this is showing me that he's messing around with multiple women too, not just one. And this isn't kind of just like I'm cheating like in secret. He's being kind of reckless about it. So that's pretty interesting. So let's continue this reading. My apologies, by the way. This has to do with money as well. The guy, he's feeling a type of way. Like, I don't know if how their relationship works, like if there was a prenup or if they were even married, but this has to do with money. So it's like he's using this kid to cause trouble in her life, and he's also trying to ask for more money, or trying to ask for money. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like when he sees her kind of like being all happy and people saying good things about her, or her being in the press and all that, it disgusts him. He's very disgusted. It makes him think of like what they could have had, and so then it draws him to think about his his pockets, his money. He's kind of just like, fuck you, like, pay me. So that's interesting and kind of harsh, but all right. This is showing, it is what it is, that she's going to be successful as far as her music is concerned. I don't know if it's going to hit as hard as it did like previous times, but it's definitely going to be a successful situation. She's almost counting on it too. It's like she's checking her watch, her clock. She's like, you know what I mean? Only a few more days until this drop. And I'm gonna have more money, basically, and more abundance. So she's confident about her music situation. This is interesting. This is talking about her kind of taking her feelings into consideration. You know what I mean? This is her creating walls, creating fences. So it's like, after she stops basically being down about being cheated on, she's gonna raise her head up, especially as she's gonna be sort of like doing a whole music situation. I don't know, like if you go on tour, or if she's gonna be on like morning shows talking about her music. I don't know how that works, but as she gets into that whole environment, she's gonna come back into her energies. And I know I haven't been pulling cards for that side, so let me see what's going on there. It's like, yeah, she lost weight, and she feels good about it. But it's kind of just like the guys, not just the guys she's with, but the guys aren't really tripping off of her. It's kind of just like she doesn't offer anything else except like, ooh, like I lost weight. You know what I mean? So it's kind of just like there's no personality there. So that's kind of like the issue. It's kind of just like she's not good enough. You know what I mean? That's how she feels, and that's just the situation, not because there's anything wrong with her per se, but it's kind of just like it's a lot of unhappiness because she doesn't have a personality. It's just like she's popping up, thinking like, okay, I lost weight, so I'm like the shit. But there's a lot of other skinny ladies, you know what I mean? Skinny ladies with a big ass and stuff that guys like, and it's kind of just like what she's offering, it's not like she's gonna give these guys money, at least I don't think. So it's kind of like all you offering is kind of like, your body and midlife prices, and they're not so thrilled about it. And she sees it as them being foolish and immature, but it's just what it is. So it's gonna be some healing. As far this is a long reading, so I'm gonna have to cut it short. It's not that interesting, but but basically it's gonna be some healing going on with sort of like the dad and the kid and her. People are gonna be thinking straight. It's kind of just like the kid is picking up these negative vibrations, or kids. I don't know if she has multiple kids with this guy, or if she has a kid at all, to be honest. But I think she does. So this is interesting. Basically this kid is picking up negative vibrations, and it's like it's not making the kid sick like COVID sick or anything, but it's kind of just making the kid sick like, like you could just tell like the whole kid's energy switched up, and it's just like, yeah, that's kind of what he wants for the sake of like his drama, like the dad, but he's going to realize, like, this isn't the right sort of actions. So this is showing that he's going to switch up on his vibe. So that's cool. So this is kind of just like a karma situation. So it's like this Rich Paul guy has been, in his third party situations, whatever. And it's just like Adele, as she thrives for her whole music situation, she's going to feel emboldened and feel like, like she's the shit. And she's basically going to show her ass at that guy. She's going to be like, this is what it is. Now what? And then guy, he's not tripping. Like, yeah, he's kind of impressed. He's like, oh, okay, I see, like, you're making all this money, you're doing all this. But he's not tripping, this is her energy. She's feeling like all crazy and shit. Like if you look at the eyes, it's all crazy. Well, he's just like, okay. So that's funny. So let's see. This is hilarious and this is weird. But he might engage to her. It's just like, yeah, he's cheating and he's doing all these different things, but he's going to try to play her. It's kind of just like him seeing all this money and all this situation, even though this guy, he's really rich himself, but it's like, this guy's a businessman, so I don't know, like his thought patterns, I can only assume. But he's just like, okay, you got all this going for you. You got the connections. You got the money. There's a possibility you can still have kids and all that. So I'm going to make you into my wife. Now, if she accepts, I don't know. But that's funny. He's definitely going to try to, marry her and all that, or try to be engaged. But you see, it's not legit, with this broken promises, deceit, delays, and higher commitment. So it's kind of like this isn't a legit situation. This is like fuck shit. It's all strategy, it's money. It has nothing to do with love. You know, it's because of who she is. This is so funny to me, actually. She's actually going to consider it, too. You know? She's going to be like, oh, wow, you know, you offered up a ring and commitment. You know, she's going to be like, oh, she's going to think, she's going to be like, oh, shit, let me think about this. You know, like, she's doing good. You see, she has all her regalia and all that, you know, her wealth and all that shit. But this is definitely going to throw her passions off, like her fire and all that. She's going to be like, oh, snap, you know. She might be really happy about this, you know. I'm getting energies like she sees this guy as sort of like a trophy or something. Like, you know, it is what it is. You know, she's aware of what people will say. She understands, like, the race issue that's involved. How, like, you know, how, like, black females feel a type of way. Like, you know, and shit like that. And so, you know, she likes that too. Like, she loves, like, making people feel a certain way because, you know, she has issues with herself. So it's kind of just like she sees him as a trophy. He's like a black guy. He's really successful. So it's kind of just like she puts up with his shit because she sees him as a high value guy. So yeah, she sees him. Yeah, my battery is like, it's at 20%, so I had to fix the screen. But yeah, she sees him as a high value guy. So, you know, she feels like that's a big achievement for her. You know, especially when you compare Rich Paul to her ex. It's like night and day. So she's definitely going to consider this offer. So I'm going to leave it here, actually. This is hilarious to me. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video. If you would like to have a reading with me, that information will be in the description box. If you have a celebrity you would like me to have a reading on, how to go about that will be in the comment section. Thank you.